Welcome back to Surgeon YouTube channel. So today we are having the species system requirements for Hogwarts Legacy, which they have tweeted out, and it's a pretty massive system requirements. So they have 40 years of system requirements, which starts from minimum recommended Ultra and Ultra 4K. So let's just dive straight into it. At minimum requirements, you need unit pretty not beefy of a system. Like it is going to come for PS4 also, so basically next gen all generation of consoles also. So yeah, and it is going to be ported on Nintendo Switch. So let's just dive straight into it. So minimum requirement: 64-bit CPU, i5 6600, Ryzen 5 1400, 16 GB of RAM, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 960 4 GB or RX 470 4 GB, 85 GB of hard disk. SSD is recommended, and it is being targeted at low quality settings at 720p 30 frames. But the CPUs are nice, but the RAM, 16 GB of RAM, okay, that's a bit too much. Like mostly this is a mid-range, like a low-end segment. They have like not 16 GB but 8 GB of RAM. But yeah, let's just hope, because it's coming for Nintendo Switch also. So yeah, it should be having pretty low specs. For recommended, it is i7 8700, Ryzen 5 3600, 16 GB of RAM, and NVIDIA GeForce 1080 Ti or AMD Radeon RX 5700 XT or Intel Arc A770. So they are, you can play it on Intel GPUs also. They are doing it. Nice thing to see. But 16 GB of RAM and recommended, it's okay. But maybe they said like Nintendo Switch version is going to be cloud. So we don't know, but they are porting it to Nintendo Switch. I don't know how it's going to work because that hardware is pretty low end. And Hogwarts Legacy, looking at it, it requires lots of graphical power. Not graphical power, but you can say processing power for CPUs, even though these CPUs are pretty old, but they required it. Like these are some high core CPUs. In ultra specs, you need Intel Core i7-10700K or Ryzen 7 5800X, 32 GB of RAM, which is too much. GeForce RTX 2080 Ti or RX 6800 XT, like 2080 Ti, it's like a mid-range kind of scenario right now. It was a flagship 2 generations ago, and 6800 XT, it was like last generation of AMD graphics card, which is like insane to see for Ultra. And it's not even 4K, it's Ultra at 10 at 1440p. Along with it, it is recommended at medium settings. And for Ultra 4K, it is i7-10700, Ryzen 7 5800X, GeForce RTX 3090 Ti and or RX 7900 XT, and it is pretty insane to see like you need RX 7900 XT, which is this current generation of AMD GPU, or 3090 Ti for 4K. So this is going to be graphically intensive game at 4K and 32 GB RAM at 1440p, which is insane to see. The 32 GB will become the norm in the future generation, but right now 32 GB, it's pretty insane to see. Let's just hope we don't require that kind of a memory or RAM to run this game. Maybe I can run it at 16 GB. Though I have like pretty much okay CPU. But the thing is like the GPUs, you need graphical power, but the CPU you don't need that powerful of a CPU to run it, which is a weird thing to see, because you need like 2 generation old CPUs to run it, which is pretty awesome. But your graphics card, you need pretty recent graphics card. Okay, so yeah, and you need insane quality of RAM. So yeah, 16 GB is a norm as of now, but in recommended side it's okay, but at minimum 16 GB, which is too much, I can see, along with the 32 GB at high settings, which is also insane a bit. So yeah, what do you think about the system requirements? Sound of your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe, and I will meet you in the next one. Peace out.